What's good, everybody? And today we're gonna be looking at Ananta again. I know, three videos from like one gameplay trailer. What is this holy farm that we're doing right now? But I figured, you know, it'd be interesting if we actually go through the trailer and list out all the influences that we could see. Yeah, we could list out all the influences that we could see and what things might be inspired by. So we're gonna do that today. The only downside I have right now is that this video is copyrighted. Yes, the music that they use could be claimed. So we'll be watching this on mute because I would like some ad revenue, please. I would like at least some ad revenue from all this Ananta stuff, you know what I mean? I mean, we ain't farming this for free. No, I'm kidding. But yeah, we're gonna be going through this and listening on the influences as we spot them. And let's go take a look. So as we know, it has a lot of influences from a bunch of games. Okay, the music is literally One Republic. Yeah, it's a One Republic track, or like this is another one they play in the background. But yeah, it's pretty cool. Muted. We didn't know. So obviously we start out in this urban sprawl. The sea, the oceans mechanics, and the way the visuals look very, very cool. We have a cool urban thing going on. Obviously we have driving. I think driving in these games is going to be so important. Okay, so first off the bat, right off the bat, we have wingsuits. Okay, and you know what I think of when I see wingsuit gliders? I think of Just Cause 3. I don't know if you guys have ever played Just Cause. I've played Just Cause. It's a very fun sandbox kind of game. I played a lot of Just Cause 2, and I dabbled in Just Cause 3. But the wingsuiting mechanic and the grapple was always really hella fun. Yeah, Just Cause 3, and also kind of reminds me of Steep a little bit. I don't know if you guys have played Steep, but it was a Ubisoft game where it was like a snow sports style game where you could like ski down mountains or snowboard, or you could even get a wingsuit and like use a wingsuit down the mountain and stuff like that. So it's really cool to see wingsuits in mechanics in these games because it's just like a level of fun. It's just a level of fun that they have. So that's like the first influence that I see. And I'm like, okay, shit, cool. I hope it's like, I wonder if like this is, I wonder if this is like an event, like a place you have to go to and then you're able to do something like this, or it's something that you equip, or it's like a gadget that you have. That'll be interesting. Like, is it something you equip, or is it like an event you have to go to do? That's what I'm wondering in this case. Obviously we have boats. We have a boat influence right here. I assume it's gonna be like GTA, where you're going to be able to have different vehicles on land and sea. I don't see why they wouldn't show this otherwise. We see the girl here and another girl here. We have a wolf girl. That's it. Just Therians are alive and well in this Ananta universe, and her dog. I wonder if this is I'm sure this is gonna be a playable character, but it's just a girl and her pet. I wonder how that mechanic is going to go down, which is very cool and awesome. Again, very pretty. The metro is also awesome. This is very, very pretty and cool. What is it? Satiety. What does that say? Satiety. I don't know what that says at the bottom. Does that say chip? Satiety chip. Interesting. I wonder what it's about. Yeah, we got the bunny girl, which is awesome. Bro, I love this. This is like such a thing that you would find in like a city. Like these cardboard cutouts, yeah, in the nerd shops, very awesome. Bro, I saw this in the trailer initially and I was like, why did bro try and off himself? Bro, I need someone to make this into a GIF and to use this every time. Oh, got to go to work today. Gotta go to work today. Oopsie, my bad. Like, why? I don't know why. It's just like a thing. It's just a thing. We have a selfie mechanic. We have a selfie mechanic. As we know, there are a bunch of games that have a selfie mechanic in it. Do you know what comes to mind? I think of Spider-Man. I think of Spider-Man when I think of like good selfie cams that you can use in this environment, because like they had a really, really customizable like camera in the Spider-Man game. I like took so many photos, like so many, that just looked really fucking cool. Like you could be like swinging through the city and you're like, this is a great time to take a really awesome photo. I had so many settings. it kind of reminds me of that influence. So I'm putting this bracket selfie cam because that reminds me of like the Spider-Man selfie cams that they had, because it was awesome. Photo mode Spider-Man was hella great. Yeah, exactly. It was one of the best photo modes that I've ever used, and it was one of the few times I've genuinely saved photos that I've made from it. Like, actually. Also, this is so goofy, bro. Skibidi toilet like being a thing is like actually so dumb. I never played Spider-Man. You should. It's a phenomenal game. I like 100% that game in like immediately in like one sitting. It was great. Maybe two. So yeah, the selfie cams is interesting. Obviously, this is very GTA-esque, right? With the REMs everywhere. Okay, this is new though. Being able to go to like a gig or a concert. I wonder if this is part of story or like something you can actually attend. Because I'm wondering if that will be a thing where like in the map you'll have like different events that you could like go to that might be timed. Like, oh, go to this thing. Oh, go do that thing. And you could maybe do dailies from that. Like, who knows? But like that would be kind of cool. So I'm wondering if this is a story or like event or like something that happens on map. And the fact that they have like different scenes and setups for different things is so cool. Oh, there we go. Oh, swinging. The Spider-Man. Okay, I just Spider-Man swinging. Oh, Spider-Man swing mechanic, obviously. There we go. Spider-Man swing. Waiting for my son to be old enough to play Spider-Man game. Which is very cool. There's a lot of huge scale stuff here, man. A lot of huge scale stuff. And we finally see some hand-to-hand combat. And this, a lot of people, you know, Sleeping Dogs comes to mind, right? Sleeping Dogs comes to mind. Yeah, Yakuza fighting Sleeping Dogs. I could put like Yakuza, right? I could put Yakuza. The hand-to-hand combat thing I think is really interesting. I do. I think this is one of the coolest things that they've added, because for some reason it just kind of makes it feel more like alive, you know? Yakuza Cat and Sleeping Dogs is a good guess. Yeah, like it really has that vibe, and it makes it feel more like real. Rather than characters having like outlandish like abilities, being able to like just do hand-to-hand combat is like kind of cool. I like that. I'm like almost 90% sure this is literally taken from like a story mission or something. I doubt this is a random occurrence you see in the world and part of the story, but regardless, it still looks kind of cool. And then here again, we see more of like that sort of combat, that Sleeping Dogs kind of combat, also mixed in with like Batman. I want to give like Batman, the original, like the trilogy of games, kind of like hack and slashy a little bit. But I do have like a worry with this. When I watched this, it seemed a little bit like clunky. Right, it seemed a little bit clunky to me, because like you could see like, okay, so we can literally see, right, like a dodge. This is what a dodge looks like, right? None of these enemies are doing anything. They're just kind of standing around. Although one does like intercept here. One does intercept. That seems to be like a counter or a parry. And then you counter a punch with a swinging kick underneath. But it seems like a lot of the, yeah, this guy just threw a punch at like nothing. But it doesn't seem like amazingly fluid. It doesn't, yeah, it's like, it literally feels like it's stop motion a little bit. It doesn't have like a insane fluidity to it. And the enemies seem to be like, what's happening? But I think it's really, I still think it's a really good like first look, I guess. That's really cool. Those takedowns are awesome. Yeah, those takedowns are really cool. That seems to be like a counter like takedown or something. And I love everything about this. To me, kind of screamed like Spider-Man takedown, like Spider-Man Batman takedowns. That's what it was, like Spider-Man Batman takedowns, like both. Spider-Man was influenced from the Batman games, right? So when I say one, I'm talking about both. Let's not be silly. Let's not call it space. If I'm talking about they both influenced each other, right? So you know where I'm coming from. You can see a dent in the bin. Yeah, exactly. Like having it like destructible and interactive things is like really cool. I do like the fact that there is a dent in the bin right there. Yeah, like, whack right into the bin. Awesome. And it closes. I like that. That is cool. Obviously you have all this like social media stuff. We kind of like seen a lot more games take this like into account, like a lot more into account of like having like a phone with social media ingrained into it. We have, okay, this is another thing that I saw, right? We have a camera system here where you scan to like go in. I wonder if this is actually going to be like a mechanic in the game. There seems to be a level of like stealth involved in this game, and I'm wondering if there are actual like camera systems you can like fake, or you can dupe, or you can like kill someone, or like present them to the camera scanner and use it to open doors. I wonder if they showed this intentionally to kind of showcase that, which I think would be like kind of awesome. So that would be cool. And this immediately obviously gives you Batman vibes. This the first thing I thought when I saw this was Batman, bro. Yeah, I thought of Batman, I thought of Spider-Man. Like it is very what else could it be? Like, bro, that's literally taken straight from the game. Like, it's literally taken straight from the game. Like, how could we not think of it? I will say though, I don't particularly like how the swing vines looks. It looks like Venom, right? It looks like Venom, and I'm like, I kind of wish it was just like a black rope instead. This looks like too clunky, like too big. I don't know what it is. But yeah, this is directly taken from Spider-Man. That's gonna be very interesting to see how Sony reacts to that. But yeah, yeah, and then we see even more combat. This combat, it looks good, but again, the enemies are like doing nothing. This I can say, it's a Venom asset for Marvel Rivals. That's so funny. That's so funny. So they have full rights to it. Oh really? Oh, is that how it works? Do they have rights because it's Marvel Rivals? That's so funny. That is hilarious. Wait, that's actually hilarious. But yeah, this is another thing of like the AI doesn't seem to be like it's just like doing nothing. They're watching their friends get beat up. They're just sitting there watching their friends get beat up. So I'm like, okay, maybe this is like a Giga Easy mode. Okay, maybe this is set to like Giga Easy mode. I don't know, but that's kind of how it seems like to me. They're shivering in their timbers. Yeah, exactly, bro. They're shivering in their timbers with this one. This I like the fact that you could use like other weapons to like fight with, and they have different movesets. That's a W. This must have, like, I wonder how many different weapons that you could have, and how long that must have taken to like code that in, animate it, make sure everything is smooth. It's gonna be a lot. It's gonna be a lot. Yeah, they seem to have a bunch of them. They showcase a few of them here. There's like the racket, the hammer, the golf thing, the flamethrower, a rocket launcher. Very much GTA like, right? It's still being worked on. Yeah, that's crazy. It's very much like GTA, where like you could have like a million different fucking weapons. Like a million. Also interesting that they have guns. So it seems to me, just from my look, that they've gotten rid of like every character's like special abilities maybe, and instead you have different weapons and stuff that you can get from the actual world itself, right? That you could pick up from the world. I do notice one interesting thing here is that this doesn't seem to be rendered properly a little bit. As you can see, this ground here, there's no texture. And there's no shadow behind this weapon. There's no proper shadow behind this either, or behind this character. Like, for some reason, this is like oddly rendered, and so is this building. I kind of noticed that, but it's fine because you're more paying attention to the gun that he's holding in his hand. Okay, you're more attention to gun. So I'm wondering like how different all the cards are going to be in terms of like what they can use, what they can equip, what they can actually do in terms of like their abilities. That'll be interesting. Maybe they have like someone can slow down time, I don't know, or something, or like someone is better at using different types of weapons. I don't fucking know what they're gonna do, but I'd be very curious to see and find out. This render is from a separate build from some of the other clips. Oh, I see. I can probably tell. Yeah, some of this looks a bit unfinished, but yeah, it doesn't really matter. You're not really paying that much attention to it. Obviously, we have big bloody flamethrower, which is awesome. We have like the typical GTA, right? We have the GTA like weapons like weapon wheel. I should probably write that down. GTA weapons is like a thing, right? Yeah, the GTA weapons is really a thing here. Again, very Batman-esque. Shooting guns, very GTA like. Easy, well, gadget customizations, Watch Dogs as well. We're getting there. We're getting to the Watch Dogs part. Here we have some stealth options. I wonder how good the stealth is in this game. I do. We're able to spy. We're able to look into things, jump through windows. That's pretty cool. We've got big burly enemies. Yeah, this is kind of crazy. I'm actually excited to learn about the lore of this game. Like, what is actually the problem? What is the problem that plagues this city? And what are these characters? What story are they wanting to tell? Yeah, we have the customization options, and this is the thing that everyone was like, oh my god, bro, this is literally GTA. Dude, it's GTA apart from the stop motion zoom out. They even, bro, it like everything from the pacing to the lighting to like everything is literally GTA apart from like the stop motion zoom out. Look at the map size, dude. How big? Wait, hang on. How big's the map? That looks big. I don't know, bro. That's a lot to cover. It looks, bro. It looks like it's a lot. It looks a lot. I won't gonna lie. Like, it looks pretty fucking big. It looks pretty fucking big. Like, you could just see it. Also, this is cool. I wonder if like this is like the character specific stuff. Like, this girl in particular is able to like make arrests. This is kind of Watch Dogs-esque, right? Where you can like learn information about people. Like, you could see like their jobs, where they're from, what they do and stuff like that. That's very Watch Dogs to me. I've played Watch Dogs 1 and 2. Watch Dogs, what do I call it? Hacking security stuff. Watch Dogs hacking security. A lot of this kind of factions that do and work on their own. Yeah, so she looks like she's able to, you know, make an arrest. Is this drugs? You're able to drug her phone, search her, look at identification. This looks like it's like ways you're able to like interact with her, right? In certain ways. It kind of reminds me of Watch Dogs. Police officers, the engineers, the hoodlums, all that. I see. She has a tail too, which is important to note. Yeah, she got a big tail. And then we have the hacker guy. This is the guy. Okay, maybe this is what it is. This guy, he's able to like hack stuff. This 100% is a thing that's in Watch Dogs, by the way. Like 100%. You're able to send like little robots to go do things for you. Yeah, absolutely. Also, how the fuck do you not see this? I'll be real. How the fuck does everybody not see this? Like, this is so plainly obvious, like night as day. to see this. But yeah, being able to crawl through the vents is awesome. We got the video store, bro. They're so tiny. Yeah. Honestly, I'm trying to think of like other games that this kind of like is reminiscent of, but again, we have the GTA, like very much a GTA moment, is it not? Very much a GTA moment of switching between characters during story, which is pretty goddamn cool. I'm really liking this. I hope I had this worry with NTE, and I hope that's not the case with Ananta. These cars look like they're made out of paper. I'll be real, those collisions didn't seem weighted at all to me, like at all. And it feels very goofy, kind of NTE, but I really hope the car mechanics in this game are much better. They look a lot better, okay? Because like, yeah, car feel is like so important to me in a game that like cars are important and like it's a big part of the game. It's gotta feel fucking good to drive. It has to. I'm a big critic of it, so I'm really interested to see what people would say. I didn't trust people when they went to try out Ananta before like the beta came out. People were like, oh yeah, the car driving was like good, and then you could clearly tell that it's just fucking not good at all. So I don't trust content creators covering what is a good car feel when it comes to games. As someone who grew up playing racing games almost religiously, I've played so many of them. It's a very important thing to me, so we'll see if it's any good, but I hope it is. Being able to fly a helicopter again, being able to track things down, hack a man time again, big Watch Dogs reference. Racing gameplay, I know, I played a lot of racing games, man. We have oh my god, a white-haired boy, a white-haired man, I should say. Bro, I'm actually really glad that like they kind of got rid of a female MC, and they're like, no, we're just sticking to these characters. We're changing up the roster. We're not doing male and female. We're just gonna have our characters. We're just gonna have our characters and like kind of like be done with it. I kind of like that a lot. I do. Just give them all a story. You don't need to like make people choose. Just like be confident in the story you want to tell. Again, this is very much like the customization looks fucking awesome. Yeah, looks really cool. These cards look cool. We have, is she gonna be our Virgil? Is she our Miyabi and Virgil character? Goddamn. Goddamn. And I hope there is a like a co-op too. I hope there is a co-op too, being able to play like basketball. And then we got the we got the big sexy moment, of course. We got the big sexy moment, and the fighting. There's just a lot. By the way, this is insane. I feel like they added this as a meme. They knew that slapping contest was just kind of like a big meme thing, and they were like, you know what? This will get people talking about the game. This will get people talking about the game. Let's put slapping in there. That will get people talking. Yeah, that thong goes up so high. How does it stay on her hips? Her hips gotta be so wide for that, bro. I'm telling you. But yeah, big slaps to the face. Also, you guys thought Woowa was the only one to have a hand-holding mechanic? I personally requested the slap boxing. That's insane. Personally requested is wild. That's fucking wild. Also, yeah, like, it seems like Woowa has competition, right? Woowa has competition for the hand-holding mechanic. I think it's adorable. I do think, I'm not gonna lie, I think the hand-holding stuff is kind of adorable. I don't care if it's cringe. Yeah, the rainbow vomit is definitely a choice. Like these balloons you could attach to the truck. This seems to be the same truck. It seems to be the same truck. Yeah, like, or a different truck but the same type, right? I'm wondering, like, is this part of story or is this something you can actually put on the truck? That's what I'm wondering. Like, I wanna... yeah, or is it just happens to be like is it part of story or like a random occurrence? And a guy, bro, you just killed a guy, by the way. I don't know if you all know. Look, he actually kills a guy. Look, see this guy? He runs into these cardboards. That bro's dead, dude. He's dead. He's dead. Do you kill people in this game? That's the one thing that I didn't see. Okay, here are the things that I haven't seen from this, right? There's no police system because it looks like we are the police. Maybe, is that a way they get around this a little bit? There's no police system because there is police or fake police or some sort of authority system, right? And you clearly can't kill random people on the street. But I guess that's a restriction of like age thing more than anything else. Yeah, like different like factions. DK9. I assume DK9 is like a kind of, wait, this is like a faction group. DK9 probably like a faction group in Newtown. And so similar to Rover. Yeah, it's just generic like black haired like this is also like a Watch Dogs reference, I believe. The teen rating hurts. Yeah, I feel like the teen rating is gonna hurt this game a bit. Probably not gonna be able to kill random people in the street. Probably not gonna be able to knock people over. No blood. Like that is gonna be a thing that will hold this game back 100%. Is this like a random vampire, like random occurrences? I like that they're showing this off though. Like random encounters that you might see like in the thing. This is a fucking Deadpool reference, is it not? Am I crazy? Is this not a Deadpool reference? Like that's what it feels like. Yeah, like it's gotta be right. Like it's gotta be. Yeah. It looks so pretty, man. Also, the MC or this guy, Captain, is like kind of hot. I'm not gonna lie. Also, look at the size of the map. Guys, look at the actual like size of the map. That is crazy. Is that the Avengers Tower? Holy shit. Dude, it's so big. River's a copy of Captain Bro. Lock in. Bro, this map is fucking huge. Like, it's actually insanely big. Like, insanely big. I'm so looking forward to it, dude. And then, of course, we have the Spider-Man swinging. I will say, it looks better than I thought it might. It's very much taken from Spider-Man, though. Like very much, but it doesn't seem as fluid as Spider-Man, right? It's definitely not as fluid, and will be compared. But it'll be interesting to see how it works. And like a good momentum system is very important. Like it's very important that they have a really good momentum system. It seems a little bit. It's not okay. It's not entirely fluid, right? But I hope it'll be fun. The reason why Spider-Man is so good is because it is just so smooth to use. But yeah, like this is just like, bro, he's able to stick to walls too. Like how much of a Spider-Man do you want to be? Like how, bro, he sticks, how does he stick to it? Does he literally have sticky grip? Like the fuck, is he literally fucking Spider-Man? Like what are we asking for? But this is funny. I like how they have humor though. This Cap! It seems to be a game that really kind of leans on the humorous side of things, the more light-hearted stuff, the more like funny XDD thing. So I feel like they're definitely appealing to a certain target audience. I'm one of them. I may be 26 going on 27 this year, okay? But this aunt still wants fun in her life, okay? And fun and cool things. So I was the Ananta trailer. Wait, who are you, Reptar? Wait, who are you? Holy auntie? Yeah, I'm gonna be 27 this year, but I'm still very thrilled and very excited about it, I have to say. But yeah, that's kind of how I feel about Ananta, where all the inspirations are kind of coming from. Again, I'm using my gamer brain. I'm trying to use my gamer brain and break down all the games that I've played and seen, and looking at this and where we sort of come from. There's so many influences. I just really hope that they don't lose sight of their core identity. Like, what is Ananta? Like, we're not like an amalgamation of all these other games. Sure, we are in a practical aspect, but what does it bring to the table that is different from all these other games? That's what's gonna make it stand out, right? That's what's gonna make it stand out, and it has to have its own identity if it really wants to thrive, I feel like. But I already know it's gonna get a lot of attention because so many game companies and publications are gonna be like, this game has stuff from these other titles. That's gonna get like outside people interested. Oh my god, have you seen this free-to-play game that has like so many influences from all these games? It's like a headline talking point, right? That's a mega headline talking point. That could go mainstream. Like insanely mainstream. So honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if you ended up with bloody Moist Critical making a video about like Ananta, purely because of the headlines that this kind of game can make in the gaming community. I'm gonna be honest, I think this is actually a W marketing strategy. As someone who has worked in marketing for like 5 years, 5-6 years, this is like an actual like a W marketing tactic that they're employing right now. And I think it's gonna do a lot. It's absolutely going to do a lot. So that's my take of an in-depth things that you missed. My Ananta video, Ananta, things that you missed in the Ananta trailer, is gonna be awesome. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for all the upcoming Ananta news and updates right here on this channel. I appreciate you. I'm live every single day on Twitch, Kick, and YouTube. Say hi, guys. I'd say bye. I'll see y'all on the next one. Peace.
Twitch.tv/Captain Cabinetz, Captain Cabinetz.